Hey everyone, this is Alex, USA Days. So I've been asked a question, when should we automate and how much we should automate? It's a very good question. There is a push and a misconception right now that everything should be automated. So whatever you can get your hands on, you should put in automation. The problem was this push, if you try to automate everything, you will spend more time on fixing automation than actually testing. Most of the applications are very complex, and they also change frequently because of agile, right? Agile is everywhere. So on one hand, you'll have an application that is continuously being updated and changed, and pretty complex application that has like multiple third parties app maybe calling into it. It has multiple elements into it that can be multiple platforms that it should work on. And on the other hand, you'll have this, need to always kind of push and update and add new changes, and then you try to catch up with automation. So, and that's not only your environment, right? So things that can change will be like some third-party things, how the user interacts with the application, maybe the operating system would update. So there's a lot of things that can go around the app itself that can get updated that can also break your app. So striving for 100% automation is almost a lost cause, right? Because in the end, what will end up happening, you will be just maintaining your automation continuously. This automation will slow down your development. It's going to cost you a lot of money, and it's not like you write it once and it just sits there. No, you will have to manage it all the time together with development. So you're just going to spend a lot more money than you should, pretty much just maintain automation. What ideally should be automated, there has to be a balance, right? So balance between things that manual QA can go and look into and verify. Maybe that is part of like ongoing development, new features being added, some things that are easy to verify versus what is really needed to be automated. So if you're looking for what to automate, you should automate repetitive tasks. So something that is repeated frequently and takes a good long time to execute. So if it takes a couple hours to run through some scenarios, you can automate it and maybe it's going to run faster. So whenever you need to launch it, you can launch it and you'll have your time free to do something else, right? You want to also automate API integrations if possible. So whatever is your API call to backend, or you don't have to even write a fancy automation. You might have like just a Postman collection in place that you can kick off and kind of run through Postman automated scenarios, right? Path that is critical for the user that user have to go through, and this is like a must. So this is your essentially money maker. This functionality is very important. So and things that are stable. So if you know some functionality is going to be there and it is non-changing, is like basic foundational thing, it is stable, you should automate that. So you always have to strive for the balance. If you'll try to automate everything, it's gonna just cost you a lot of money, and most likely it's gonna be unstable, flaky, because of the updates to the applications, because of the updates to the third-party elements. You're gonna spend a lot more effort automating, maintaining automation than just having someone looking at the application, doing exploratory testing, doing like manual verification, than just trying to keep on with automation. Ideal automation should be focused on things that are repetitive, take long time to execute, things that are stable, and everything else, you have to have manual testers working on that, doing exploratory testing, behaving as a user would behave with the application. Other things that you also can add to automation is cross-browser things. So if you have an application that needs to run on multiple browsers, so you take that critical path, you take that stable functionality, you take that regression testing, and you do automation on different platforms, right? Cross-browser automation. Also, if there are specific things that your application has to go through, like if there's certain stability you expect, you can also automate like load testing and performance testing for your app. Everything else that is dealing with application being updated, ongoing development, overall usability of the app, acceptance testing, all of that should be done manually. Okay, So hopefully that's answering your question. Thanks for watching and bye bye.